Well, let's get started with the backtesting video. So this is going to be a backtesting session for the week 24th of November to 28th of November. So let's get it. I missed out most of the days, but I'm here to rectify it. I'm here to actually look into the markets at my trading session, trading zone. So let's see how this one plays out, right? I'm actually super sleepy. I'm literally got off shift and then I'm here right now. So, anyways, so that's going to be one of the liquidity now. That's going to be that. And then internal highs and lows. So that's going to be one internal high. That's going to be the other internal low. So basically, we marked out everything. Price actually rebalancing off this market open gap, which is pretty good. So let's see. Not our session yet, so I'm gonna have to wait session. So let me go ahead and so we broke out that high. We can actually look for buy entries, sell entries. To be honest, see that this is what you guys want to see. Okay, we got another session high up here. So I can actually look for a sell entry now. So I'm gonna go for sell at this candle open, and my stop loss is going to be about the swing high. And where am I gonna target? London low. London low is going to be my target. Just for that, maybe probably because all these are engineering liquidities. Literally, this whole swing is an engineering liquidity. So price went up, sweep out the buy side liquidity, and then gave us an inversion fair value gap right here on a 1 minute time frame. So on top of it, I just wanted to look at the 15-minute time frame. So if we do have any sort of imbalance, which is right here, which is pretty amazing. Matter of fact, so we have our stop loss about that, and yeah, let's see how this one plays out, right? We got our stop loss, everything done, everything's said and done. Uh, that's another inversion right up there. So to make this even a little bit real, I'm gonna actually execute an paper trade entry right there. Uh, uh, there. I should not close above this fair value gap. If it does, we get yeah. That's the first trade, losing trade. So right up there. Why did I lose this trade? Is because I go to find this time frame, we got a huge imbalance. And price, if the price actually wanted to I mean reverse from that, the price really wanted to fuck. Price really wanted to invest this, you'd have to close below this 50% of this. Okay. 50% of this family value gap. So it really didn't actually the second channel of the I mean if it's gonna inverse, right? So three candle forms a fair value gap. So the third candle is the one that creates a fair value gap, and the next candle should have to at least close below the 50% of that fair value gap that's been recently created. So which really didn't happen right here. So that's one of the reasons this 5 minutes imbalance is gonna hold. So which clearly happened right here. So I might have closed my position right here, probably around here after seeing that inversion. So let's keep our loss like that. That's like about just about break even. So I might have done it and then probably would have entered on a buy position at here. Maybe this going to be my break even point. That would have been my break even point, but I'm still looking for sales. So let's see how this one goes. So we got a inducement, probably internal high there. No, keep on going up. Right. So we don't basically have an entry. That's going to be one solid entry right there. But yeah, I mean, we don't have entry. Probably this could be the one entry that actually plays out. If I get it wrong, this could be it. Let's do that. I don't want to see that red candle, red thing over there. So what I'm looking at is, okay, let's keep it this way. I'm gonna mark out the whole range of this market open, New York session market open. I'm gonna mark out the range. The reason why I have this one as the high is because, as I always say, the one surprise inverse is a parallel gap. That's going to be a leg higher, higher, or higher here. That's going to be a significant point where the price is gonna like actually, reverse from. And how do I say this? Price has to create higher, high, higher, low, higher, 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 low, right? In order for it to go up. So how can I plot this? So once actually this, if you're actually trading this leg, once the price close below this imbalance, so you can actually take that as a leg. So that's basically break of structure in money. The lower time frames, probably 30 seconds, would be a structure break. So, anyways, that's not the point. Let's get it. I understood the concept, but I don't know how to explain it. But okay, let's anyways see this. So we got a 50% range. We are bouncing after 50% of that whole range, and we are also pushing up from London low. I mean, once the London Key Zone got over, we swept out the London low, and then boom, 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 it started going up. So as New York opens, we got one inversion right here, probably 3 minute inversion to, I guess, yeah, 3 minute over there. So even if you really want to get into an entry, this could be a good pattern that you can actually look into. So we got 1 minute fair value gap being filled and it's not been closed below 50%, so which means it's valid. So once price actually close about this fair value gap, we can probably enter. And how do I actually target? I'm gonna show you right up. So that's why I'm gonna enter 5 tons and stop's going to be below that fair value gap. And where do I actually gonna target? So that would be a good question. So I'm gonna mark out that I there, and I'm gonna put on my standard deviation, so which is going to basically give me a good risk to reward. Um, So on enter, my stops are going to be a little bit tight. So 4 point of it. This stops are going to be below that. So not even that. This is going to be, yeah. where you actually break even if you would have actually break even this, then it should have been stopped out. So wait for the price to break, another structure. That's when you actually go break even. Or you got a significant high, probably 10 points, probably 10 points. If it goes up 10 points, then you can actually break even. There you go, break even point eight. And probably we could actually take off three cons up here and let the two one up there. I don't want to pay out. Standard deviation, baby. Come on. I'm gonna close my position at this point. I might have. Yeah, I don't know. Closing it. There. So basically, standard deviation. And the reason why I was looking for selling because we actually sweep out all these internal highs. Session highs, we also have swept out Asian high and low. Both has been rated by London low, by London kill zone, and also we left back the London low. So as per this, the price is gonna go up till there, maybe. But here's what the price action did on Monday. So I would not even be holding this trade after London. I mean, after the session. If the trade isn't deep green, why would I not? So it has to a little bit, what's a little bit pumpy, that's a little bit. Look at the price action after standard deviation. It's literally consolidating over there. Yeah. So we swept out two highs up there. To look at it. So the reason I'm going for sell is because this one inversion we have a fair value gap that's been respected, and we also sweep out the London, I mean Asian highs and those, and also respecting this moment of fair value gap. Uh, After sweeping out an high session high or whatever it is, internal highs, whatever it is. And also on top of it, this high is getting protected, so which means price is about to go down. Maybe it will or it won't. But let's see. Right. Oh, shit. It's fucking 5 minutes. That's on 5 minutes, bro. You didn't even see the campaign. There were days. Let's see if you have any 15 Valley Gap. We don't. And we have one Upper Valley Gap, which we do right here. And also, I'm going to mark out this whole range. exactly price is reversing after 50%. So let's go 1 minute. Let's go to 1 minute again. And that's going to be the 1 hour fair value gap. It's exactly at 50%. It's respecting it. And on top of it, we have a break structure right here. That's not even break structure, probably this inversion. So buy tops below this inversion, probably below the fair value gap. My takeoff is going to be at the session, like maybe over there. Do you want us to do? Let's see how this one plays out. Almost there, but almost got us. Done. Well, the reason why I actually target this is because, as I always do, I always say, try to actually follow that. I'm trying to actually follow that. Candle open. So I, instead of targeting the wick, always target candle open because that's going to actually give the most probably the price is going to hit your take profit higher than the normal. So I think I cut my hand. I didn't even notice it. I cannot actually handle that drawdown. I mean, like handle that pullback. I would have actually closed it. I actually had an entry, I guess. I did have an entry. So my entry was right around here after investing this, probably after right in this leg, I saw 30-second, probably 30-second inversion. And yo, I got stuck out of break even after seeing that inversion, right? So I thought the price is going to like, okay, come back down. And that was the initial plan, to be honest. Uh, Went up after that. Boom, 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 boom. I thought the price is gonna go up. Uh, it did actually. Price gonna go down after seeing that inversion. I even got into an entry, I guess, on 25th, 24th. That's very good. I don't even have a picture, but I do have a trade recap, and I guess I did come on, right? So it's just basically nuts, and that's the one trade for Tuesday, 2025, 2025, November. So let's go with the 30-minute time frame. We could shit up. Here we go. This, I'm gonna target that high, target this high, and wait for the price to come back down, sweep that Asian low. We already swept, we already have swept London low, which is this, and then Asian low, let's modify Asian. And probably just putting the Fibonacci gap, who knows. And also on top of that, I'm gonna go out to 1 minute, 1 hour time. This could be a potential reversal point that can be. So exactly at 50%, we got a 1 hour fair value gap. And on top of it, we have an internal low exactly inside 1 hour fair value gap. So which is going to act as a strong magnet. Maybe market can dump after open and then go back up. So who knows, right? So, I don't remember doing this because I didn't even trade at these times in this week. This week I was like super off, super lethargic. I don't follow none of that, none of my discipline, none of my doing spare right. I was straight up a loser this week. So let's see. Roski. So, yeah, look. Yeah. We don't have an entry right here. We even if that's going to be an entry, that's going to be break even, done, boom, done. That's how you're out of the trade. And another trade where it is we could actually enter on this. Maybe after this, that's break even. And again, got stopped out of break even. So that's two trades, and I would have been locked out if I really did take that trade. I mean, this is not how it works out, right? So, because we don't even farm on fair value gap, we don't farm fair value gaps when we are investing, which is obviously the worst setup if you actually gonna take that. Um, Anyways, that's no entry day. Wednesday doesn't really have no entries. Liquid consolidating after that. I'm like gonna see. So I'm gonna mark out that. And I'm gonna mark out this gap, and I'm also gonna mark out the range from this low to this high. I'm gonna hop on 5 minutes. 5 minutes doesn't have any structure. Doesn't really have no structure. So let's wait. Market open. We stepped out London low. Bouncing back into the 5 minutes fair value, 15 minute fair value gap, pushing up on 5 minutes time. So that's going to be my entry right there. Everything has been done, said. That's internal sweep. Maybe probably if you want to take that as equal highs, take that as equal highs. But that's a clean internal sweep for me, and where I can actually target this low maybe. That could be my target. Um, let's see. So my entry is gonna be right here. Uh, After that inversion, maybe inverse times where the gap got inverse. And let's see. Mm, I'm gonna check sell, stop going to be about that one minute gap. My target is going to be exactly at that low, which brings us automatically to 1:1. I'll keep our stop loss about there and target right here. I'm not really gonna hold this trade. Fuck no, I would have gone stop loss miles away, miles away. That would have break you. That would have been a break even trade. Uh, Yep, where we could have actually that could have been a break even trade. Easy break even. We actually price consolidating like crazy. And also probably the market would have stopped and so that's the reason why we got the spike up. Anyways, let's go to Thursday. So probably there's no price action Thursday. I guess. So market opened exactly at 8:30. We have a clean high, clean low. All right. Mark that one up, mark that one up, and also I'm gonna mark this gap. Anyways, let's go 1 minute. So we got this. I really want to see a sweep above either of these highs and high and low. Uh, Let me just see that happens. So we are in bouncing off that 1 minute pivot. I mean, get open gap and yeah, that it was. So out of actually, I remember this because I was on live when I took this trade. So my first entry was right at the middle of this candle, I guess. The reason because we swept out the news high or news low, and we also got an inversion. So probably midpoint of this, or maybe I don't know, like I got stopped out exactly by 2 points. So that's 2 points exactly. So 2 points, I got stopped out, and I was like, okay, this trade is definitely going to play out. That's what I did. That's what I did. One surprise. So I saw the price holding this, got into pushing the next candle, take off it, done. I was out on one account. And then on top of it, I guess after that, we got a 30-second inversion where I sell, got stopped out of break even. So again, after this, after seeing this inversion and this Fibonacci gap, got a little pushing again. It was a pretty risky trade, to be honest. So my entry was right pretty much around here, stops where below this, and my take profit was there. So it was around like 1 to 1.1. So which my entry was very late, I guess. Entry probably would have been very late. So, but if this was clean trade, honestly, I really was looking for buying entries all day, and it really played out pretty much. It really played out good. There it is. Last takeoff smashed. And I also might have closed it below somewhere around there. That's about this week. This was a week. So I was like not actually in the market. So I was like pretty much breaking all my rules. I didn't go to gym last Thursday, I guess. I went to gym last Thursday. Not this week, Thursday was previous week's Thursday. And after that, I didn't really go to gym. So pretty much breaking all my rules. I didn't follow none of that. I didn't show up on time. I was waiting in and out, any session, whatever it is. Like even if I was looking at the price action at Asian session, probably after Asian session, around like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Even if I look at that, if I see any inversion, I was like taking the trades. That was like so immature. But anyways, we're here anyway. So that's the result when I Friday was the result when I actually show up on time. Friday was the amazing day. I was up around like 3% in both of my accounts. It's pretty much eval by the way, but and also on top step I was like I mean on top step I'm on break even right now, which is pretty awesome and cool. So that's about it and about next week is going to be amazing and that's all I could picture of myself. So anyways, we good. Adios.